لا ناهية ولا نافية, the prohibition law and the negation law in Arabic language. أهلا بكم إلى درس اليوم في برنامج تكلم العربية مع أوباكيد على قناة أوباكيد لينك. اليوم بإذن الله تعالى سنتكلم عن لا ناهية ولا نافية. You are all welcome to this program Speak Arabic with Obakids. Today, inshallah, we are going to discuss the prohibition and the negation law in Arabic language. 1. The prohibition law, la nahiya. In Arabic words, la nahiya simply means the prohibition law. It is used with the present tense as a request from the first person, the speaker, to the second person, the listener, to stop performing a particular action or request to put an end to something. This la nahiya, when used with any present tense, it usually affects its grammatical case by giving the present tense after it a jazm sign, which is a sukun parsing mark at the end. La nahiya also expresses a command to the second person not to perform an action or not to do something, but always comes in form of a request. Examples are لا تجلس على الكرسي, do not sit on the chair. لا تكتب على السبورة, do not write on the board. لا تذهب إلى المدرسة اليوم, do not go to the school today. لا تنم على الأرض, do not sleep on the floor. لا تشرب وأنت قائم, do not drink while standing. In these examples, the la nahya comes before the fi'l mudari, and when it comes to fi'l mudari, it is used to express command, which in this case is do not. Features of a prohibition law. 1. It always comes in form of a request to stop an action. Example: لا تجلس على الكرسي هنا, do not sit on the chair here. The la here comes before the fi'l mudari, the present tense, which is تجلس, as a request to stop an action, which in this case is sitting down. 2. It can come in form of a command to put an end to an action. Example: لا تكتب على السبورة, do not write on the board. The la here comes before the fi'l mudari, the present tense, taktubu, to put an end to an action, which in this case is writing. 3. It always comes before a present tense. Example: لا تشرب ماء, do not drink water. In this case, the la comes before the present tense verb tashrabu, like it does in all the other examples, as prohibition law only comes before present tense. 4. It changes the grammatical case of its present tense to al-jazm with a sukun mark at the end. Example: لا تذهب إلى السوق, do not go to the market. Here, the la comes before the present tense verb تذهب and makes the present tense to take sukun instead of making it to take dhamma, which it would normally take. So, like it does with on all the other examples. 2. The negation la nafiya. The negation la nafiya is simply used to negate the occurrence or happening of an event or action in either the present or the past time. Negation law can be used with a noun, the present and the past tense in a sentence. Unlike the prohibition law, which is only working with the present tense, it is very active with the nominal sentence, a sentence that starts with a noun, but while used with verbs, it does not in any way affect the verb's grammatical cases, or changes the sign at the end of the verbs. The negation law emphasizes that something did not or does not happen in the sentence, or that something is not true. The verb after it remains in its araf opposition with a dhamma sign, with no changes to the grammatical case. Examples of la nafia are la waladu fil bayti. There is no boy in the house. As you can see here, la nafia works on the nominal sentence waladun fil bayti in the form of no. La uhibbul kadhiba. I don't like lying. The la nafia here comes before the present tense verb uhibbu in the form of don't. And as you can see, it does not change the sign that the uhibbu has. It's still a ruffle. La talibu fil fasli. There is no student in the class. The la nafia here comes before the nominal sentence talibu fil fasli in the form of no. Nahnu la nashrabu fin nahari ramadani. We don't drink in the day of Ramadan. The la nafia here comes before the present tense nashrabu in the form of don't. Limadha la taqulu al-haqqa. Why don't you say the truth? The la nafia here comes before the present tense taqulu in the form of don't. The following are the features of the negation la nafia. 1. The la that comes in form of asking question is a negation la. Example: Limadha la tusri'u fi darsik. Why don't you be quick with your studies? As you can see, since there is limadha, that means that this statement is asking a question. But since this limadha is used with la, that means this la here is a negation la. 2. The la that comes before a nominal sentence is a negation la. Example: La waladun qadimun. There is no boy coming. Here, this la is used before the nominal sentence waladu qadimu. That means that this la here is a negation la. 3. The la that comes before the past tense is a negation la. Example: La qama muallimu. The teacher did not stand. The la here is used before the past tense comma. So because of that means that this la here is a negation la. 4. The la that comes before the present tense for the second or third person is the negation la. Example: Al-waladul mujtahidu la yafshal. The hardworking student doesn't fail. As you can see here, this la comes before the present tense verb yafshalu. And this present tense verb is also for the third person, so because of that, this la is a negation la. 5. If a la comes before a first person present tense, it is a negation la. Example: Ana la uhibbu tufah. I don't like apple. Nahnu la natawaqafu an ada'il wajib. We don't stop doing our duties. In both of these examples, la comes before present tense, that is present tense for the first person, which in this case there are uhibbu and natawaqafu. Thus, this la is a negation la. Hope you enjoy our class for today. Join us in the next class for another episode of Speak Arabic with Obakit on Obakit Link TV here and www.obatutor.com website. Shukran ala al-mushahada. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe to our channel Obakids League TV. To read more Arabic lessons, visit our website www.obatutor.com, and for learning coding and programming languages, subscribe to Obatech and Obacode and Obadecoder YouTube channel. Thank you all for your support.